All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. With the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom dwelling in earth called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So right now, the earth is being visited by various so-called natural disasters. Right now, the scope is on America. This is Isaiah 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. So let's see what's going on over there in Mr. Babylon the Great, which is America, if you don't already know.
And staying with the United States, Los Angeles is burning once again. A new fire has erupted. 30,000 people have been evacuated. Firefighters are battling the blaze, but strong winds are making it difficult. Meanwhile, in the Gulf Coast, there's a once-in-a-generation winter storm. States are receiving record snowfall. At least 9 people have died. So there's fire in the west and ice in the south. And it's linked to climate change. Yet America's new president does not seem to care. He believes that global warming is a hoax. Why? Because it's freezing in New York. Our next report tells you more.
California's wildfires are a grim autumnal ritual. But this year's conflagrations are apocalyptic in scale.
Did you hear how he described the event as what? Apocalyptic. And this is how a lot of individuals are bringing out these information because of the severity of these so-called natural disasters. But them now look on and understand that these are all judgments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And I'm gonna prove that for you. But I want to bring forth this scripture first. This is so this is Zephaniah 3 verse 5. And it read, the just Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doeth he bringeth his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust know no shame. So with the snowstorm what take place, record breaking, these wildfire on levels never seen before. How much people are going to look on and consider that these are judgments sent by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Just while I read in Isaiah 29 verse 6 say, this is how the Lord have a visit the earth which he made. And that's why in Matthew, let me get that also as it come to mind. In Matthew 16 verse 1 it said, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempted and desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? And that's the point. People cannot discern the signs of the time. And that's why it is written in 2 Corinthians 9 verse 1, say you're supposed to measure the time diligently in itself. And when you say part of the science past, meaning the signs are what you use to measure the times. That is the ruler. You can't say, alright, this prophecy happened, this prophecy happened, this prophecy happened. Here is where we are in prophecy right now, which is the beginning of sorrows. You know? So going to the preset that I said I was gonna prove that these so-called natural disasters, the Yahweh Shem Yahshua is the one that is sending these plagues. Let me see if I can remember off the bat where it is. I want to say Ecclesiasticus, rather either 38 or 39. I'm going to try 39, verse 28. Yep. So this is Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, and these are the times that we're in now, in which Yahweh Shem Yahshua is about to bring great destruction upon the earth. Is it not written in 2 Ezra 15, verse 5? So behold, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction. Is it not written? Is it not written in verse 1 in that same chapter? The Lord said, behold, speak thou unto my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth. And these are all part of the prophecies foretold by the prophets that have been before us, as Jeremiah have said. And these prophets have prophesied both against what? Many countries, great kingdoms of war, evil, and of pestilence. And America, NATO, EU, Russia, and their allies, they're just countries that are being prophesied against right now, of the destruction to come. And that's how we're going to be hated by all nations, because we are speaking the words of Yahushua, because he's the word of the Heavenly Father. The scripture says, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force, and appease the wrath of him that made them. So, listen. The elements that these spirits have control over you. It's a fire, and hail, and famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance. So we see a transpire now, these are all judgment being poured out. Let's get some more. So when I say people are dead in these manner, or this way, you know that this is all Yahweh Shem Yahshua is doing, It might look horrific, but this is the judgment of the Lord. Verse 30. Teeth of wild beasts. You know what wild beasts already. And scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Destruction, and destruction is here upon the land, Which land? America. So going back to this clip.
The skies over LA glowed an eerie orange. Ash fell like confetti, and the city of angels smoldered, dealing with the worst fires in its history. Los Angeles was barely catching a breath, but a new fire has ignited panic again. The Hughes fire erupted 72 kilometers northwest of the city. 30,000 people have been evacuated. 20,000 others have been warned.
We're not dealing with a large population and a large amount of residential with those two fires. Out here, it's more sparsely populated. However, out here, we are dealing with high winds, which we also saw with the other fires, along with thick fuel bed, very receptive fuel bed, and steep topography again.
But while there's a fire in the west, there's ice in America's Gulf Coast. A rare winter storm is sweeping the south, breaking 100-year-old snowfall records. For many, it's a once-in-a-lifetime event. This is a region unaccustomed to winter weather, which means they aren't equipped to face this. Highways are closed. Airports are shut.
Back to the air.
Schools are closed. People have been asked to stay off roads. There's a blizzard warning. And at least 9 people have died. Florida is recording the largest amount of snow in the state's history.
We woke up really early to try and play as much as we can. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing for me. I've never seen it like this here.
You know, it's kind of funny because we're used to hurricanes here in southeast Louisiana. The plan we're following is our debris pickup plan route.
The science is unequivocal. These extreme events are linked to the planet's warming. AKA, climate change is fueling this freak weather. The US climate is literally screaming. Yet America's response is to stick its fingers in its ears. Donald Trump is back in the White House, and his first plan of action was to pull the US out of the Paris climate deal. It's the world's most important effort to deal with rising temperatures, yet Trump wants out. The US will now join Iran, Yemen, and Libya as the only countries not part of this deal. Not just that, Trump has also announced a national energy emergency. This is to reverse Biden-era environmental regulations. And none of this is surprising. Trump has called climate change a hoax. He doesn't think it's man-made. He believes the weather is cold, so that means there's no global warming. He also appointed climate skeptics to his cabinet. In Los Angeles, firefighters are battling on. In the south of the country, families are struggling to stay warm. Yet Trump believes it's all a hoax and that everything is under control. It's definitely not true. His own country is burning and freezing at the same time. One can only wonder what comes next. Will there be a tipping point when humanity finally wakes up? Or will it mark the beginning of the end, when denial triumphed over action, and the future was sacrificed on the altar of short-term gain? For now, the US is left with ash, snow, and a president who refuses to listen.
So going back to the scripts, this is 2 Ezra 15 verse 10. It said, "Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt." And Egypt is America. And you're supposed to know this in this day and age. Just look on the back of the dollar bill, you see a big pyramid right there. "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plague as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." And for those that are hard-headed to understand that Egypt represents America, in Revelation it made mention of somewhere that is called spiritually Egypt and spiritually Sodom. Where is that? America. So let's read this once more, verse 9. "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it." Let me say, people now regard what's being done over there in America as the judgment of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. The Lord is visiting America. But it's going to get more evident as we draw closer to the end of this age or this rulership. So this is the final that I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kodash. Shalom.